Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I would love to give all the praises, honor, and the glory unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone GMS who taught me this truth, and honors to the Akim out there that's pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And the title of this lesson is simply going to be what the Lord is bringing to the world or to the earth. And you see, the scriptures lay out all those things. The scriptures lay out what YAHAWASHI is going to be bringing upon the earth, And just the thing that just came to my mind right now, which I'll probably just start there through the Spirit, is he's going to bring that famine. And in particular, not only just a famine of bread and water, but also a famine of hearing these words, all right, in which people long for when times get hard. They like to hear the words of the Most High, the words of God, so to speak. But that time there's gonna come a time where you will not be able to hear these words, okay? Because there will be a famine of food and water, but also of hearing the words of our power, okay? This is the book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahawah, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord." You see that? So and now it says not a famine of bread nor thirst of water, which, implying that it's not only just going to be famine of bread and water, but also the words in which the words of the Lord, the words of the Heavenly Father, because there will be a famine of food and water, scarcity of things in which people, need to survive. But also there's going to be that famine of the word. And then when that time comes, that's how you know that the Heavenly Father has completely withdrawn his mercy, okay? Because as long as you see us men out here going out to the highways and hedges, whether it be going out to the highways and hedges, going to or making our lessons, whatever the case may be, as long as you continually see those things, there's still mercy. Yet we're going to come into that time where the Heavenly Father, he's going to take his men off these streets. He's going to have it to where the word is not going to be, you ain't going to be able to find these lessons. You're not going to be able to find us men out on those highways and hedges. Because the Heavenly Father, he sent his fishers. But after them being done fishing, he's going to send the hunters as well. Which that's another thing that he's going to send. Many hunters. I will send hunters. Which to the Spirit I'll grab and finish this. Verse 12, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. And they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it." See, so you ain't going to find it. That's where the saying comes in where how's it go? How's it go? Where they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. That's in the book of Proverbs, the 1st chapter. Okay. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord." Which the fishers are the men who go out to the highways and hedges, that make their lessons daily, that do this work daily, that have the mindset of serving the Most High and doing his will consistently and without fail. He's going to send his fishers. So we're the fishers, all right? And when you go fishing, you need to have bait. If you don't have bait, it's very unlikely that you'll catch anything. All right, you could go out there with a hook and a line and a fishing pole, but if you have no bait, there's nothing that's gonna draw, okay, a living organism to your hook. If there's no bait, there's no food, they ain't gonna go for it, See, but the bait that we have is this word. The word is the bait. Okay. It says, "Behold, I will send from many hunters." Or Slakia. It says, "I." It says, "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters." You see that? "And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks," which hunt them, meaning because when this destruction comes, you're going to have these Edomites, which the elites of the society, right? And the elites, not only just the Edomites, because you have what's that movie? The movie John Wick, all right? And in the movie John Wick 4, or was it 2? 2, I think it's John Wick 2. It explains, because like in that movie, it has like the underground or the underworld of assassins, in which there's a thing called the High Table, which there's 12 members of the High Table, of the Russians, or like, whites, Asians, the Indians, all races, so to speak, or those that have that power in that movie, you know. See, all the elites of the society, the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Edomites, the Cushites, all these nations, they're elites. See, they're gonna have their place in where they're gonna go into the ground, whether it be in the ground or in the water or in the heavens, to escape the destruction to come. Yet nevertheless, the Most High, He's gonna send His members. All right, which, see, the Most High truly, in this, that's just a movie, which through the Spirit probably is real, because you got to be inspired by something. You just can't be just making shit up like that. Um, but you have the Heavenly Father. He's the true High Table, and you cannot defy Him. Otherwise, there will be. See, that's the thing. There's rules and consequences, and without rules, we live with the animals. See, and we follow the rules of YAHAWASHI. And the Most High, YAHAWASHI, has it to where He has His men, His elect men that have been chosen from the foundation of the world to be saved, to when they be redeemed, when they be saved, they're gonna be sent as it says here in the 16th verse, where it says, "I will send for many hunters," which the elect, they're gonna be those hunters, and they're gonna hunt those other elites of these nations in whatever mountain they crawl in, and whatever hill they walk through, and whatever hole they crawl into of the rocks. And that's gonna be that, and we're gonna grab them up and throw them headfirst into bondage. Okay? And that's gonna be that. See, this is what the Lord sent upon the earth. Another thing that the Most High is gonna send is the book of Amos 1 and 11. It says, "Thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." See that? See, so the Lord, He's gonna send. What is He gonna send? Verse 12. But I will send a fire upon Teman, and shall devour the palaces of Basra, which is this place known as America. That's why this place, America, is going to be hit by those missiles. Okay? And see, Most High, He's going to bring the missiles. He's going to bring evil. He's going to bring a lot of things upon this earth. Matter of fact, since I grabbed the Jeremiah, let's grab this, Jeremiah 11 and 11. "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, behold, I will bring evil." Now, let's just look this up. Definition of evil.
Here's the definition of evil: profoundly immoral and wicked.
Wicked, wrongful, all right, corrupt, sinister, all right, vicious,
Vicious.
okay, deliberately cruel or violent. which that's probably the best word right there. Deliberately, which when you do something deliberately, it means all right? Like, matter of fact, let's just look it up. Or not copy, let's define. Deliberately. Deliberately. Consciously and intentionally on purpose. See, so the Most High, He's going to bring these things upon the earth deliberately, consciously, on purpose. He's going to bring the terrible of the terrible things upon this place, upon not only just America, but upon the whole world. Okay? And it says, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. You see that? Meaning you ain't gonna be able to escape this time to come. You ain't gonna be able to escape any of these evils to come upon the earth, lest the Heavenly Father be for you. But if He's not for you, well, if nobody's for you, what are they gonna be on the other end? They're gonna be against you. Okay. This is the book of Zephaniah 1 and 17. And it says, or matter of fact, let's start from the 14th verse. I'm tripping. All right, let's start here. Zephaniah 1 and 14. The day, it says, the great day of the Lord is near. It says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteneth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, mighty men shall cry there bitterly, meaning you tough guys, you military guys, you army veterans, whatever, you motherfuckers, you think that you tough. Well, the Most High is going to put your toughness to the test. And you gonna find out that you really ain't that tough, man. All right, a lot of you so-called Americans, you really bitch made. All right, keep it straight. You know, you're real bitch made, and you're all talk and no bite. And see, the Heavenly Father, He talks, but He also does bite. You know, and He doesn't fuck around. When He says something, He means it. You know, the Lord, He ain't slack concerning His promise. When He says He's gonna do something, you could bet the house He's gonna do it. Okay. Verse 15, it says that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. See, and that's the day of the Lord. And it doesn't quite sound so appealing, so satisfying. Like, because when you say, oh man, we're gonna have a party, we're gonna have this, we're gonna have that, it's gonna be a good time, it's gonna be foods, it's gonna be drinks, it's gonna be women, you know, you're gonna be like, oh man, that sounds good. But when you read this, it's like, don't sound too you know, I don't want to come to that. You know, that sounds a little crazy, you know. Which on the day of the Lord, it's gonna be crazy, okay? It's gonna be all over the place, man. And a lot of you people, you gonna fold, man. You gonna fold like nothing else. You gonna fold like a like a like a like a like a cheap lawn chair, okay? But that's the day of the Lord. And it didn't say a day of love and kisses and hugs and, you know, put my kids on the Lord's back, give them a piggyback ride. No, man. That day is a day of wrath, man. Of trouble, distress, wasteness, desolation, darkness, gloominess, clouds, and of thick darkness. That's a dark day. And that's exactly how the day of the Lord is. It's a very, very dark day. And it says a day of the trumpet and against the Slakia, it says, verse 16, a day of the trumpet and an alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And it says, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land, the land of what? The land of America shall be devoured by the fire of His jealousy, which is going to be caused by those missiles. It says, for He shall make even a speedy radiance to all them that dwell upon the land. See that? And that's what's going to happen. Okay? These are the things in which are going to be coming upon the earth. All right? And that's that, you know? And the Lord, He going to send the plagues just like He did in Egypt. Matter of fact, let me grab this. Exodus 3 and verse 20. And it says, and I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with plague, and I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I would do in the midst thereof, and after that He will let you go. And that's right, the Most High, He smote Egypt with 10 plagues. Now when you go, and that's why I said I was smite, that's why I was jumping the gun, so to speak. 2nd Ezra 15 and verse, what is that, 14? 11. Let's start at 10. And it says, 2nd Ezra 15 and 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Which this Egypt is talking about. It's talking about America. And I will destroy all the land thereof. See that? And that's the thing that are coming upon the earth. Okay? That's the title is, listen, what the Lord is bringing to the world or to the earth. And these are these things. All right? And what we'll meet and what us men must do is do this. 2nd Ezra or Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 15, it says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey His word, and they that love Him will keep His ways. And this is what we want to do, brothers. And it says, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto Him, and they that love Him shall be filled with the law. They that love the Lord will prepare their hearts, meaning their minds, and humble their souls in His sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as His majesty is, so is His mercy. See that? And that's what the Lord is going to be bringing upon the earth in these times. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Pray this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. As always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Bashem, Gakwadesh. The honors to the apostles and to the elders, great millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth. And honors to the Hakim that's pushing out this truth with all sincerity and faith. And it's on to the next one. Shalom.